Hey, yo, Internet, this week's episode of the Combat Jack Show is brought to you by Bevel. Bevel is the first and only shaving system designed for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. But that doesn't mean that everyone doesn't deserve the quality shave that comes by using a Bevel. Bevel is out there to clean everybody's skin. It works for everybody. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Jewish, whatever it is. This Bevel shit is the best shit you could put to your skin. Get the first month of your Bevel subscription for free by going to getbevel.com/Jack. That's free, yo. I said free. That's getbevel.com/Jack.
Get ready for combat.
No escaping.
Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Yeah. The Combat Jack Radio Show. Stand up.
Yo, Internet, what's up? You're listening to the Combat Jack Show, the CombatJackShow.com, CombatJackShow.com. Man, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Man.
The studio right now is under deluge.
It's lit.
You understand? We got some incredible people sitting in this small room, man. Let's just jump into it, man. First and foremost, the second time on the show. I mean, I don't think anybody gets more notorious than you, my nigga. Yo, let's welcome back to the Combat Jack Show, the infamous Stevie J. What up, man?
Oh, man, I'm here, man. I'm happy to be here with my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? How you been, man?
I've been great, man. You've been busy since you got here, man.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Phone, man?
I've been busy, man, doing push-up challenge with D-Dot.
What you doing with that phone, my nigga?
Oh, this phone is hot, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's hot, man. What's going on in that phone, Stevie?
I mean, I got every rapper's chick calling me up, every producer's chick and every executive chick. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas ain't safe, Stevie?
They ain't safe out here. Danger zone back again, man. We out here in the streets, man. Leave it to Stevie, man. December 19th, man. Let's do it, baby. Ed Woods, what's up, baby?
Shaking his head. Yo, we got, listen, man. My dude, listen. Don't get more legendary than this. D-Dot, what up?
D-Dot Angelettie.
D-Dot Angelettie is in the building.
Woo!
The legendary, the extraordinary, and the very, 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 very necessary. D-Dot Angelettie.
We got the Hitman in the building.
Man, we here, man. Me and my man D-Dot go back like old Mitch Mac socks,
Yo,
man.
I feel special, man.
And we go back like Section 8 Heat and all that, man.
Project Heat. Yo,
Yeah.
Ed Woods is in the building.
Ed
Was this your
Woods.
fourth appearance on the Combat Jack Show?
Yeah, actually, probably fourth or fifth.
He might have to be Ed McMahon on this piece.
Yeah, but it's always a pleasure to come back.
Yes, sir,
because,
man.
Reg, we started together.
Yes, we
We
did.
was in the grind together
Yes, we
when
did.
nobody was messing with us.
Nobody was fucking with
So
us.
it's always a pleasure to come back and
And
get
then
on
everybody
board.
started fucking with us.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Man, y'all got so much. This nigga just walked in. This nigga just walked in. Internet, I swear to God, this shit is not staged, man. This nigga just walked
It's
in.
lit.
We got Corey Pegues in the fucking building, man.
What's up, Corey?
We got
What's
Thug
the deal?
Cop in the building. What up, Thug Cop?
Baby.
Actually, you know what? My bad.
Look at Corey in the
Can
building.
my man sit
That's
right
my
there?
son, little Stevie.
Yo, what's going on, Corey?
Yeah, that's little Stevie. I know.
We got little Stevie in the building. Hold on. No disrespect. We got little Stevie in the building.
Little Stevie in the
Just like
building.
it pop. Why don't you say a couple of words, man? You know what I'm saying? Say something, little Stevie.
Yeah. What's going on?
What up?
Steve, no, hold on. Let me preface this. Stevie, little Stevie is hot right now. He's dunking the ball on everybody.
I'll bust his ass.
And we all here to support him and whatever. So, I just want to give him a shout out, and
That's
I love
what's up. That's
that
what's up.
what he's doing. And as a young man, it
Yo,
makes me proud.
Hold on, you talk, man.
What you got going on, Stevie?
Close that computer, young man. Close that laptop.
Last 2 weeks of school, got finished.
You got to finish that work. 2 weeks of school
left.
left.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, right now, I'm focused on school.
Yeah.
And what else?
Basketball.
Basketball, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19?
Yeah.
And what position you play?
Point guard.
Point guard. What's the stats, man? You got motherfuckers like sending you mail and shit? You got scouts in the audience?
No, I already played D1 ball.
Oh, word? Okay.
Let him know.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
let him know.
you're not the one writing the disc bars.
No, he don't write this
Yeah.
part.
That ain't me.
He's scoring big baskets,
Yo.
baby.
Big basket.
That one.
And big degrees.
Big
we try to
degrees,
agree.
Exactly.
Stevie,
D-Dot.
man, like how is it having one of the most infamous motherfuckers out here as your pops?
This is my dad.
Yeah.
Right.
So I look at him as dad.
That's it.
Now, does dad turn up more when the camera's on, or is dad always turned up?
He always turned up. He's always turned up. With my sisters, everybody, he always turned up.
That's right. Absolutely.
Always dancing.
That's yours.
So let me ask you, man, growing up with your pops, man, who's such a legend, man, like, how's it feel seeing him on all these shows, man? Like he's really the king of a reality TV show.
He really is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get where he at.
Are you trying to get where he at?
Yeah.
Steve, you want him to get where you at?
I want him to be better than me. He's striving to be better than me. And, you know, he's taking the initiative to do well in school. And, you know, I didn't go to college, and he's starting at guard for Division I school, and he's doing well. And he's, you know, he's cool. He doesn't have a big head. He's humble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's not a spoiled brat. And he works hard for his, and I respect him, man. I love him, man. That's my best friend, man.
That's crazy,
Me
man.
too, bro.
Now, where do you get your focus from? You think you get your focus from your dad?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course I get my focus from my dad. I mean, he always focused. So I looked up to him on that.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
That's my guy.
That's
right
beautiful, man. Like, what are the things?
Comeback Jack in the building.
What's up?
See
What's
that?
up,
What up,
Internet,
baby?
man? Yo,
You already what up?
what makes-
Edwards was good, baby.
What makes you most proud of your father, man?
That he can make time for all of us, like all his kids. He make time for us. And we love him for that.
That's dope.
Late too.
Now you on the internet a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel when you see the meme? How's it feel when you see your pop's face as a meme? Huh?
That's funny. That's
Like
hilarious.
when you see the meme, that look, that Stevie J look.
I got one too.
Oh, you. Yo, man, welcome to the show, man. Definitely welcome to the show. Yo, Stevie, man, congrats on this new show, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Tell us about it, man.
I mean, just leave it to Stevie. And, you know, I work so hard just to, you know, get to where we at right now, 6 years in with loving hip hop. And, you know what I'm saying? Even before that, just making hit records and grinding and spending days and hours and weeks and months in the studio with D-Dot. You know what I'm saying? And him putting the records together for Big and for Mace and for Puff. Him like being the best, friend / father / A&R / executive producer that the industry has ever seen.
Dope, I
to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nothing to gas you or nothing,
I
bro.
appreciate that.
I'm talking about like
That's
legendary.
That's love.
You know, I look at him as the best that ever executive produced albums. Like, he executive albums that sold 35, 40 million copies, man.
Word.
One of the
I mean, I ain't got nothing against the dab. I ain't got nothing against the dab on him.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have real music and then two, like,
Word.
real put together projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And he's a real friend and a real brother to me. I love him, man. The best that ever did it.
Yeah, you know what, Reg?
Hold on, D-Dot.
Yo.
We in 2016. No, pardon me, Ed.
Cut me
Dad.
off again.
Listen, let me maestro this shit. Yo, D-Dot, man. Like, I mean, coming from where you came from, man, like,
Yeah.
you came in the game in what year? Like 90?
Yeah, 90.
90. We in 2016. We're about to jump into 2017. man.
Yes, that's crazy.
The landscape that we're seeing right now, did you ever envision this shit?
Nah, but yeah, like kind of sort of like, you know what I mean? When you see where we came from, you also saw the potential of where it could be.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So when you see it now happening and still being a part of it, it's like, wow. I think when I did your show a year or two ago, I was saying to you, I remember when we only had an hour, one day a week on radio, you know what I'm saying? And then before that, we only had college radio.
Yeah.
And now stations, all they play is hip hop.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? So we went from that hour on a Saturday at the middle of the night to, you know what I mean, 7 days a week, hip hop only stations. So we got what we asked for. You get what I'm saying?
And now, you know what I'm saying? Now you got podcasts.
Yeah, we got
like
podcasts.
Lori got the podcast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's podcasts all over the fucking place.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's dope. And so, yeah, I mean, you know, it's good to be a part of it. Good to see the progress. Like, having little Stevie here, that's a, you know, generation.
D-Dot is a legend,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So I love it. Yeah, I love it. And I appreciate that.
And he's a great father, man.
Yeah, I love my kids.
And he's a great son and all that. I'm talking about to his parents and all that,
Listen,
man.
Yo, we see it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, but listen, man, like, how did you feel when Stevie started making that transition into reality, man? Honestly.
I mean, when he called me, I remember getting a phone call I remember getting a phone call from Stevie, and he was like, "You see me?" Like, he was hyped. Like, you see me? You see me? I was like, yeah. I was like, "Oh yeah, I see you." You know what I'm saying? But I know how smart he is. You know what I mean? When I met him, our little saying used to be, you know, sending the kid, and all you had to do was say it once, and it like it like translated really fast, and then it got extended on. You get what I'm saying? So I was
Stevie being a kid.
No, Stevie, whatever you told him to do.
Right.
So whatever he had his mindset on, he had that already planned out, but it was already extended to something else. So when he called me, what I saw wasn't even half of what I was about to see.
Right.
Exactly.
So it was almost like the train had already started running. So whether I liked it or not, he translated, I got to see what it was. So my feeling was, okay, I can go along for this ride.
But did you like it?
At first he didn't.
At first I didn't. At first I didn't because I didn't understand, I had to understand what he was trying to do.
Right.
And, sometimes, when, like me and you was talking earlier, sometimes when you cooking, you don't got time to explain how and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just trust that it's going to come out good. And he was cooking at the time. So I had to wait for the meal. And he's also a chef. You know what I'm saying? He really cooks for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when your moms or somebody else tell you to get out the kitchen. Like, get the fuck out the kitchen. That's kind of how it was. I was like, all right, so, I know he got a little mad scientist shit going on. So let me just sit back, relax, and do what he need me to do. And that's what it was. So I didn't like it at first, but, now I love it.
Now, Steve, man, what I'm really starting to see, and I read in some other interviews, man, that like all of this is not happenstance. All of this is not, by luck. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers look at Stevie J and they're like, yo, how can he fucking burn through his legacy, quote unquote,
Man.
that he created with Bad Boy and the Hitman team. You know what I'm saying? But I read something that you really planned all of this shit. This shit is not by chance.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, I had people like, yo, what are you doing? Even got the call from Puff. Yo, Playboy, what are you doing?
What was that conversation like?
Yo, what are you doing? So I'm like, yo, me, I'm playing Bubba Gump. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, sold 100 million records, thank God. 4 Grammys, thank
Say
God.
it again, how many?
100 plus.
Corey Pegues, what up?
I mean, Corey, what's the deal? And then it's like, I want to make the same attributes on television. You know what I'm saying? So we 6 seasons in, every year the numbers is going up. Niggas can't fathom what's going on. Me, I put my couillons on the table. All right. I'm going to be the first one to come on here with 2 chicks on TV, for real. And I had to dumb it down for TV because,
Nigga.
guys that know me, my guys that know me.
Reggie, can I speak
Wait,
now?
hold up. Hey, don't do that, Ed Woods.
Hold on, not my lawyer, Ed Woods, right now.
We're going to talk, but let me do this, man. Fucking Ed Woods, man.
But look, though.
This nigga Ed Woods, man. What do you want to say?
Watch Woods work.
Ed Woods,
Watch Woods work, baby.
Wood chips. Wood chips.
Oh, yeah.
Wood chips. Wood chips.
I have to interject on certain points because one of the things that I found was when all this transpired with the show and whatever, Stevie reached back, and this is where, it comes back to loyalty. He reached back to his original family and said, listen, he called me up. He said, you're not going to understand what I'm doing, but I need you on board. He reached out to Dot. He said, listen, we putting the good guys together. We coming back to the table. You guys will figure it out once we going forward. Dot's calling me. I'm calling him like, oh, this is crazy. But we all came together for him. And I want to point that out because a lot of times what you have is that people don't support one another when they don't understand the vision. And what I try to always say is like, listen, you might not understand the vision, but we all gonna get, it's like a highway and we all in different lanes. But when we get to the finish line, if we can shake hands and say we got to the same point, that's where it was. And we just trusted that he wanted to do what he was going to do and we protected him. That was it. Is that a problem for me saying that?
No, it's not a problem. And
Very good point, Ed
but
Woods. Very good point.
And these guys, yeah, it's a great point, but these guys are not just my business partners. We the good guys.
Now, are you guys business partners?
We're business partners. Yeah, we're the good. It's called the Good Guys. The Good Guy Productions.
Okay,
but they're not just my business partners. They're like 2 of my best friends. So at the end of the day, they make sure that all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. And it's like, all right, if I do a business with, my man Al Green over here, they're going to be like, yo, Al, we love you, but fuck you. We need to make sure this contract is tight.
Of course. Of course.
You know what I'm saying? No matter who I rock with, whether it's Mona, whoever, from Mona to Jimmy Iovine to Puff Daddy, these dudes make sure that my contract is tight.
Actually, from day one.
Well, Reggie, now I can throw this back on you. We started this together. We were in the same office.
They know this.
Yeah, they
man.
were.
No, they don't know. No, but they don't. And not everybody out there, your new listeners, don't realize what's going on. This started 22 years ago.
Ed Wood Show.
Yeah, we can turn it up and make it the Ed Wood Show. You keep fucking with me. It's going to be the Ed Wood Show. I'm just saying. I just want to be clear that I always try to promote the fact that people need to understand who's in their corner when things happen to the table. Like you got Corey Pegues.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you and everybody else out there listening.
Talking to the internet.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to internet.
Okay.
I got Corey Pegues sitting next to me. We played Little League Baseball together.
And I was much better than him.
Yo, Corey, man. Corey, listen, Corey, man. How's the book doing, man?
Book is doing good. Once a Cop, thanks to the internet, thanks to you for breaking the story about Once a Cop. Put me on the front page of the fucking New York Post.
New York Post, man.
And had Ed going fucking
CNN.
crazy.
Listen, but how's the book? How's
the book is doing good.
How's it changed your life, man?
It's changed. We got some Hollywood interests now.
What?
Ed Woods. We got some Hollywood
You going to LA
interests.
a lot, man?
We got Hollywood interests.
got
trying to be like Stevie J. Little Stevie, little Stevie so iced out. I brought the little rollie on me today and I roll up here. Little Stevie is ice. I should have bought the other rollie.
But you know what,
damn,
Corey?
Stevie?
You know what I did? Like, what I did was he graduated from high school and he's not a
Good kid.
pompous guy. He's
kid.
a great kid.
Yeah.
He calls me every day like, yo, Dad, I'm just calling to check on you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you need me to send you? I don't need
Right.
you to send me nothing, man. Chill. I'm calling to check on you every day. So I got to the point where I was like, I don't want to wear no icy rollie no more.
Right.
Yo, Stevie, take this. So I check on him from time to time and he'd be like, yo, I still got it. I clean it every day.
Nah, he good.
You know what I'm saying? He's a good kid, so
That's
I make
good.
sure he looking good. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna have to do that with my son.
Yeah, man, he's a good kid.
I stay with the little joint.
Yeah.
It's a regular
I don't even
joint.
wear no more icy watches. He got that. He can have that. I'm done.
Ice Age is done.
It's done.
Ice
Yo,
Age.
yo,
I like a 1920 carat ring or something all flooded or something.
Still Stevie J though.
Yeah. His sleeves, you can hold this. I'm done with this one.
Yeah,
Stop.
little sleeves. Oh, that's little sleeves.
Yeah, you can hold that one.
Stevie, man, like let's talk about the transition a little bit more,
Okay.
right? Like y'all killed the game. Y'all changed the game. Y'all invented the remix, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then but times change, right?
Absolutely.
Like I was reading that shit started getting slow.
Absolutely.
You in the music industry. Why?
It's like, I'm looking at how can someone go from selling 100 million records to wondering where the next check coming from.
Right. Wondering. Like, what does that do to you, Stevie?
AKA, we're doing a big audit right now, but that's another story.
Right.
That might be the next
Audit.
cover of the New York Post or the Times or whatever. But
in that moment, like,
in that moment, it's
with the
like
checks, the lifestyle.
it's like, yo, damn, I made somebody $500 million and I ain't got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 milli.
Feel fucked up.
Feel fucked up, right? So it's like, all right, cool. And then you see your man that you made the $500 million for, and you're like, yo, can I get I ain't got it. Oh, word?
You feel fucked up.
Right. So it's just like, all right, cool. You ain't got it? Then that's why I decided, I'm going to go somewhere where I don't have to ask a Puff Daddy or Andre Harrell or Jay-Z or L.A. Reid for a check. I'm going to get my own and make my own way. So that's why I went to the TV.
But tell my audience, man, tell me, like, you had to feel fucked up, my nigga.
You feel fucked up.
You had to feel fucked up, right?
It's a bigger feeling than fucked up.
If you feel almost outside of yourself.
It's a feeling like, yo, damn, but you promised me once we did this, you got the 40, 50 mil for me, but you ain't give me shit. But I ain't mad at you, my nigga, cause God blessed me to play 15 instruments and sing and write all the rhymes and all that, so I'm gonna get mine, but he also blessed me to go ahead and get this money. Chicks love me. You know what I'm saying? I can make music and I can get chicks without paying them.
LL Cool J.
Yeah. And they love the beefcake.
But hold on. But hold on. D-Dot, Stevie. What does that do to the relationship? We talking about Puff. Like, what does that do to the relationship?
What do you mean?
It's fucked up.
Was it? It's fucked up, right?
No, I mean,
Look at the math though. Let's just
Hold on.
This is what I'm saying.
To be out there.
Hold up.
all right, this is what I'm saying.
Stevie
fucking
keeping it.
conspiracy.
That's the name of the show. That's the name of the show.
I'm gonna keep it gully.
That's the name of the show. Hold up, Ed.
Look, hold up, Ed. I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to you because I was there. Because I know he did the deal for the Ciroc deal. We're gonna get there. But this is my thing. This is me, the good guy, the kid, Stevie J speaking. After, you know what I'm saying, do what I did for somebody that promised me so much and didn't get it, it's just like, yo, and then I'm seeing you and your family blossoming, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta ask you for a box from Sean John for my kids when I'm knowing I'm supposed to get this. I'm not,
the jeans.
man, all that. Minks and all that.
You too, D-Dot?
It's fucked up.
You had to ask for some boxes, my nigga?
No, it's not. It ain't like I had to ask for some boxes. I humbled myself and asked for some boxes because I'm a take nigga. I'm from upstate New York. I smack a nigga and get mine.
Buffalo niggas.
You know what I'm saying? I pull out my hammer and get.
Bars, right?
Man, listen, I pull out my hammer and get mine. But my thing is like, but I thought we was brothers.
Right.
You preach the whole brother shit, family shit.
I believed it.
Man, fuck all that. I'm gonna get my own. I went to TV and got my own.
But how did you see it was TV? At what point did you look at TV and be like, I got this?
I studied reality television. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody in here got no bitches on TV.
What shows did you study in?
All of them. I'm like, I got like 30 bitches. I'm about to go to the table. And then it was like, all right, boom. Ed was like, man.
Yo.
I call Ed. I'm like, yo.
That's where the Big Daddy Kane song is supposed to come on underneath.
Yo, Ed, he calls you.
I called Ed and I was like, yo, Ed. I said, yo, Ed, I got some shit I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? But then I got this other girl that I'm about to bring to the table, some young joint. He was like, what you mean? And I was like, yo, I got Mimi, my baby mom, and I got Jocelyn I'm about to bring to the table. He was like, I don't understand what you're saying. Then I broke it down to him. He was like, oh shit. Separate and apart from what we already doing, we should do this. That's his favorite shit. Separate and apart from, you should push the envelope on this. I'm like, all right, cool. What you think? So this is what I think. That's when he came into the whole fold.
So Ed, when you hear this, what's your reaction to this, man?
Well, I'm a deal maker. So at the end of the day, when I come to the table, I'm like, yo,
hold on,
I'm
my
gonna
nigga,
turn
what's
this
your
to
reaction
money.
to this, my nigga?
And Dealmaker Woods.
No,
Combat, you know what it is.
And let me preface this because I'm gonna preface this by saying
Jesus
I don't want
fucking
to use the word, the B word in a negative sense. So I want to make sure we're clear.
What's the B word?
So, you know what I'm saying? We just talking.
Bitches.
But the reality of it is it came to the table and it was like, we got to turn it into money. So
Stevie, put the phone down, man. What you doing?
the phone is ringing because
He just told you he had bitches.
His phone is
Combat Jack
His
is
phone is not rated, yo.
Internet.
Listen.
Trying to get my man.
The whole situation was to try to, how do we flip this and build a brand behind it? And that's what we went out to do.
Right.
And it was about building a brand, not just being on television. It was about branding the other opportunities that he had, merchandise and all the other things, and just turn it into something that people can look up and say, okay, whether they don't like the show or not like the show, here's a black man on television who's, enjoying life, taking care of his kids and doing the right thing, whether you agree or disagree with the content.
Right.
But he created something that people would gravitate to. And now the whole
Which
goal
is the
was
hardest thing to do.
Very hard.
That's the hardest thing to do.
Very hard.
Right.
I mean, so you haven't seen that since it was Miami Vice was the last black man that really, you think about who was on television. It was like, oh, okay, he's doing his thing. Stevie came on the table and was being himself.
Right.
And the public gravitated to that. He's a gentleman at heart. He does all the right things. And it was just to paint a different picture. And now what we're trying to do is turn it to the next level so we can actually inspire the next generation, the millennials. You got
Absolutely.
80 million people in this country fall in that category between 18 and 34. And we're trying to inspire them. That's basically what it is. Now, whether we get their attention, then we just need to feed them the right situations that we need to bring to the table. And that's the biggest point.
And to break it down to the simplest compound, it's entertainment. And that's what we do. You know what I mean? Like, we entertain, whether it be through music, whether it be through being ourselves.
Raw
whether
entertainment.
You know what I mean? It's raw entertainment. And unfortunately for us and our people, we quick to throw up the negative sign. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. It's crazy. Like I didn't know. Am I boring? Am I boring them? Like, yeah, that's the Hennessy.
You're done.
But my point
Block
is,
boy, what up, baby?
my point is, you gotta look at it from the perspective of, reinvention.
Right.
That's what we do. We create. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can remember having a conversation with some of the realest old school rappers, and they were so mad at me for creating music with Bad Boy.
Of course.
Because I was in Two Kings of the Cypher.
Yeah. And you was
Peace to the Gods. Yeah, Peace to the Gods. I'm still conscious.
Right.
But I was also conscious that I needed to make some motherfucking money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm conscious that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's talking about, gas is off. You know what I mean? What we gonna do? Like, so I had to, sometimes you don't have to, you just got to show them by example.
Right.
And that's what he did.
So was it a plan? Because I know this has been a trajectory with your image on TV, Stevie.
Yes.
Like you came out and you was the motherfucking villain, right?
It really wasn't the villain. I was just being myself. But
No, but the image as it resonated was like
not
this
necessarily
nigga's
the villain.
fucking
It's
creep.
more or less like, all right, he got 2 girls.
Right.
But what man doesn't have 2 women?
Right.
Yeah, facts.
Dun,
But I'm saying,
dun,
though, listen.
dun.
Dot.
When you're talking about reality shows, right?
I'm married
And you're
18 years. Hi,
talking
Lisa.
about the natural backlash that comes from the shit that you do. I'm saying a lot of motherfuckers is like, yo, this motherfucker is a villain.
It wasn't a villain. It was, I came on television with 2 women that I was with that was with it. And that's what I did at the time. And cut to, 6 years later, they both have spinoffs that I helped negotiate.
But that's what I'm saying. When
He's a beast.
you was like,
That's crazy.
You was kind of like the most hated to like, there was this turn where like, oh shit, this thing was, where this thing is going with Jocelyn.
Right.
That's when motherfuckers was like, oh, there's hope.
Oh no.
No. Let me explain something.
Hold on. I got one more.
You got it.
Then it's like,
let me step.
hold on, I got you.
I didn't tap you on the shoulder.
And then it's more or less like, look at Stevie. He is empowering these 2 women.
Mm-hmm.
Each year their salaries get bigger and they get more money and they get more walkthroughs and they get more,
Bags.
bags, whatever it is. Now they both have spin-offs. So at the end of the day, I empower the women in my life. Why do you think my inbox is so hot from... I can go. I can say some names with 5 million followers.
Can I just say something? No, I'm going to say something.
Hold up, Ed.
And I'll be quiet.
Yo, engineers, cut his mic off right now.
Cut my mic. Let me say something.
No, don't say
I want to
nothing.
be crystal clear. I'm going to be crystal clear.
I'm out.
Because I've been.
Y'all kept me in the lobby
Come
when y'all
on,
done.
No,
Go
stop.
get me when
Don't
I'm
cut me
done.
up on this one. Listen, I need you to say
Yo,
it.
D-Dot,
Let me explain something. That what he's done is he's created a platform not only for everybody around him to make money, for people to be employed. It's not just, this doesn't end with just him being, there's assistants, there's marketing, there's publicity, there's his kids that are on shows and
your media
spin-offs.
training is amazing.
No. I'm just
Your
want to be
media
crystal
training right now
clear.
is crazy.
No, I want to be crystal clear that this is not just, it's not play.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
nobody says play.
Yeah, it's not play.
Right.
So at the end of the day, people are actually making money and generating money from this. But one of the things I can say that he's always been clear, when it comes down to it, when it comes to his kids, hands off, you can't, whatever. And I applaud him for that, because we need to big up more black men doing that and in our community. We need to do that. We should be standing behind him saying, okay, how do we keep him moving forward?
Okay, so let me throw this out though.
Next door,
Stevie J loves
door
once a
PBS.
cop. He loves once a cop.
Let me throw this out.
Right,
though.
Stevie?
And
Absolutely.
That's not bullshit though.
Listen.
A lot of people are concerned because reality TV show, particularly, that particular brand, shows a lot of negative images.
Can I address?
You comment on that, and I'm going to comment on that.
But can we acknowledge that?
Let me acknowledge. The answer is yes to
There was a
Reggie's
reason
question.
when you first
he
saw this
asked the
shit.
question is because what he's saying is the perception which we have to deal with of television for things that were out of Stevie J's hands
Right.
was quote unquote villainous.
Right.
JR, who shot JR type of thing.
Exactly.
But that was.
So you're saying it's in the editing?
I'm saying to you, it's in for somebody
It's
else.
bigger than me.
For somebody else, right? It was bigger than Stevie.
Right.
Now, did he go on there and say, "I'm gonna be the most villainous motherfucker"? No. What he went on there saying is, "I'm gonna be me, and my approach may be harsh."
Right.
It may be like when we talk about the bees that Ed don't want to take. Like when we rub our hands together, it gives a little bit more friction. So maybe he might be causing a little bit more friction than usual.
There's a lot of friction.
A lot of friction, but at the end of the day, there's a result and a plan that's supposed to come out of that. You may not understand why somebody may motherfucking step on grapes to make wine, but somebody along the line is drinking it.
Yes. Internets. This week's episode of the Combat Jack Show is brought to you by Viceland. Late night TV just got a bit darker. Jesus Nice and the kid Mero. What up, Mero? Have landed their very own late night TV show on Viceland. The new TV channel from Vice. It's called Jesus and Mero, late nights at 11 p.m. You may know these guys from the Bodega Boys podcast. Podcasters become TV stars these days. You might even know them from Twitter. Twitter people get TV shows too. This is not your typical late night TV show. No white guys named Jimmy. No A-list celebrities selling their new movie. No scripted jokes. No band. Just these two guys from the boogie down Bronx giving you their takes on culture, politics, sports, entertainment, and other shit they really don't know fuck about. Watch the show because Mero has mad kids and needs to pay for their tuition. Jesus loves sneakers. They're both funny, and other late night shows are really just whack, my B. Whack. Watch Jesus and Mero on TV on Viceland every Monday through Thursday night at 11 p.m. Go to Viceland.com to find your channel and check out some free episodes. The brand is strong.
The longest running reality show combat in America is Cops. And the illest thing they show is that's real. No, that's you can't. That's the number one reality show ever. It's 25 years. And all they show is poor white trash. But then Stevie, when you saw some black people they do a little bit of bullshit. Black people do a little bullshit.
But it ain't bullshit. It's like, it's real
Stevie,
shit.
What I'm saying is when they show a little real shit with black people, they say, oh, you gotta get rid of reality TV, black people. But Cops, look at Cops. We can go. We got 25 years. It's like Bill Bellamy did. Do the Rolodex. 25 years of Cops, and you watch all the poor white trash. They all doped up. They acting crazy. Right. They doing all the crazy, but the media don't say nothing, Doc. They don't say nothing about that.
There was no hand.
But then you watch a man that got two ladies at one time, but take care of his family.
Exactly.
And then
how about the biggest pimp in America got his own channel?
The senators
the biggest white man got his own channel.
Yeah, but hold on. Then it's the senators, and then it's the presidents that's under the desk with Lewinsky's and all, right?
Right.
Come on, let's get busy. Let's talk the truth in here.
Advertisers,
right,
who aren't running away from this.
Right.
So, advertisers, I don't care what the advertisers
McDonald's.
are.
Chevrolet.
They all spend money. So at the end of the day, they don't have a problem pointing their viewers because he's pulling in 2.5 million viewers and eyeballs just on one night only.
No, just on the first hour.
Yeah. So what happens is they don't have a problem, sucking in those viewers to buy product. So we need to stop for a second and think about it and say, listen, why point the finger at him for what he does on television?
So well.
Right.
And what I'm saying is but he's doing it so well. And listen, I don't feel like that, but
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is.
Let me say something.
Okay.
But of course, Cops has been on for the longest. You know what I'm saying? We've seen, but at the end of the day, their image is not in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Like consistently, the black man's image, how we treat the women, and the whole nine. That image has always that's something that creates. And I'm not.
No. So the Cops' image isn't in jeopardy.
No, I mean no, because at the end of the day, they got the power.
No. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's get on the same page. Let's get on the same page.
Finish. Whatever a fucking white boy does, the marketing game, the imaging game is always going to work in their favor,
Okay,
right?
I get that.
But when we do some shit, it's like, here goes these niggas again.
But what-
Okay.
Here goes the dysfunction in the whole
Yo, Steve,
that's
let me
going
answer
on in the
this. Let me
black
answer this,
community.
Steve.
I can
What I'm
answer it,
saying
but
is
I'll
the
let you
You understand
answer
what I'm
it.
saying?
No, but I'm saying what you have is
No.
you have the millennials' attention.
Right.
They're not watching CNN. They're not watching.
They're watching us.
Right.
They're watching this show.
Right.
So what you do is you feed them and give them things that you want them to actually absorb, other than just the stuff that goes on television. You don't ostracize yourself from a whole community of kids who are out there. And those have been the disruptors in our community all our lives. I mean, they've changed everything that's happened, whether it was Muhammad Ali or Malcolm X or
Well,
Martin Luther King.
well,
It fell
I beg to
it
differ.
fell within that framework.
So what do you
so
say? What do
can't-
you say? What do you say to the millennials? that's
What I say
looking
to
at
the millennials who looking at
and
the
some young
show?
chicks, because you're
Yeah,
pouring these
what I
women,
would say
right?
is-
but these women, these young.
What I
chicks
would
are
say
like,
is
yo,
you got a choice. You got to watch Caitlyn Jenner. You can watch Stevie J. That's what I'm gonna say.
Also,
No. Realistic. No.
Yeah,
hold
that's
on,
real.
D-Dot.
That's real.
Hold on, D-Dot. You're gonna watch Caitlyn Jenner or you're gonna watch Stevie J. A man who takes care of his family and who likes to have a little fun with the women. You're gonna watch that, or you're gonna watch a man who wants to put on leotards and thongs in their ass.
Right.
What are you talking
Who do you want to watch?
heels.
Me or Caitlyn Jenner?
Huh?
Stevie J or Caitlyn Jenner?
Also,
Oh, but whose show is still running? Huh? Comeback Jack. Whose show is still running?
You got your own show.
Six.
Right now.
No.
Your
Six.
own show right now.
No,
right?
hold on. 6 seasons strong. We're still doing fine. Caitlyn Jenner
Spinoffs.
with a couple of spinoffs. Caitlyn Jenner's canceled. Let's go, America. Donald Trump. What's up, Donald? I remember partying with you at Moonball all day. I'm about to come and see you soon. I need all the music programs. I need all the music programs.
You voted for Trump.
I didn't vote for
I just
anybody.
got
Hold on.
invited.
Wait a minute. I need all the music programs in the world because there's no instruments or music programs in the world. Come on, y'all, fuck with me. It's like no music programs. Yo, Trump.
Yeah,
Let's
I just
get
figured
busy.
It out, man. What you about to say, D-Dot? But I just figured it out, man.
I'm saying is-
Reality show Don King right here.
What I'm
Is
saying
that,
is-
is that what it is?
it's just
Not even that.
It's like your parents
I'm
used to
a
tell you back in the
musician.
day.
I just got an invite to go to breakfast with Donald Trump next week.
Oh, word?
Stevie, let me know if you in town. Ed, me.
I just was with his I was with his people today.
I
Yo,
just saw,
yo, Corey,
I just saw his VP.
Like,
today.
let's talk about that, man. Like,
No, I'm
your
serious.
whole platform, we all over the place. Your whole
No, we're not.
platform
Uh-huh.
disrupted. Like, you came in, your story broke right when shit started disrupting, but you're coming from the other side. You know what I'm saying? We talking
Yeah.
about Black Lives Matter and the whole
Yeah,
nine.
yeah.
And you because of cats that's so behind that blue shield. You know what I'm saying? You came out, was like, yo, shit is fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So how do you go from that, right,
Uh-huh.
to like getting the invitation for the Trump shit, my nigga?
Because I'm everywhere. I mean, listen, I'm a hustler. I'm from the streets. You already know. So we don't turn no stones. So, you know, I got peoples that's in high places and they love me. As a matter, quick story real quick. When Donald Trump first announced, I got an invite for me and Ed Woods to come to the announcement for Donald Trump. I call Ed, yo, we center stage. Trump is announcing he's running for president. Ed goes, are you fucking crazy? We're not going there. We're going to be the two black people standing in front of Trump. You're going to fuck everything up. You're going to fuck up everything. I'm like, all right. So I follow my lawyer. All right. We don't do it. Now Trump is the fucking president, Stevie.
Listen,
And
man.
I'm still getting invites.
All I'm saying
I'm
is
still getting invites.
I don't got nothing
We got an
against-
invite
listen,
to the
I have
breakfast
nothing
next week.
against
Ed.
none of
So
that.
he the president now. What we going to do?
Nah, here's
What we gonna do, Ed?
Listen. I'm not promoting anything that Trump has said in the past, and what he's going to do for anything negative against my community. I'm not behind it.
Right.
But if he's the president,
Come on,
and you
he
got to
ain't do
deal
nothing
with him.
negative yet.
You got to step to the table and deal with him. It's like negotiating a deal. But I'm not sitting up here taking no bullets for that shit.
Nah, I ain't
Because
taking no
he
bullets for him neither.
If he sits with me, he's got to retract a lot of the shit he said.
Yo, Corey, man. You know the
Yo,
past
you know I got my man Block Boy, the hottest unknown rapper in America right here, Stevie Dot.
What's going on,
Block
man?
Boy right
Yo,
here.
Corey, right? When you came on the show, right? It was the first time you came on the show, and then the second time we was talking about this whole, you know, like this injustice, the state sanctioned murder against black men, right?
I don't know if it's state sanctioned.
I mean, because there's no accountability.
Nobody's going to jail.
There's no accountability. So if there's no accountability.
You see this guy might get off in South Carolina.
I read that shit today.
He might get off.
I read that shit today. So listen, with all this change going, like I'm saying, like all this shit going and the Black Lives Matter and the whole nine, like what's your view, particularly Trump's view on, you know what I'm saying, his campaign was law and order. Like,
right.
How does that make you feel, man? And especially now that he's, the chief, you know what I'm saying? He's the chief.
Well, listen, I mean, I'm a realist. I keep it right now real. I don't agree with anything that Trump says as far as when you can stand at a microphone and say, there's my black friend walking. Like, he got issues. We got to understand that. Right. But it's like everything in life. Like, Trump is the president of that. So for the next 4 years, you got to understand and know, don't file no civil rights. Don't try to get the Justice Department to help you because it's not going to happen. Right. It's all the game. Like, you just got to play the game. Trump he's 72 years old. You can't change somebody 70 years old. You can't change their mindset. He's been sued for discrimination in 1970. And now we're 30 something, 40 years later. Leopards don't change stripes. It is what it is. But you know what? Like Stevie say, like, we got to play the game. So let's just play the game.
Man,
and that's what it is.
It's a game. And then it's two, I got 5 children. Maybe 6.
Maybe 6.
He said maybe 6.
What's going on with that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I got
is that beef real?
He said maybe
5,
6.
maybe 6. So
how's that beef, man? Like, how's
it's not really beef. You know what I'm
saying? There's a lot of contention, man. You know what I'm saying? She's saying some things on air. You know what I'm saying?
What she said. She might be mad. Ain't nothing wrong with her. I seen angry black women all my life. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm a lover, not a fighter,
right.
And I deal on facts. You know what I'm saying? And she might be. But the fact is, Donald Trump is president. I spent many nights on 20th Street in Mumbai with Donald Trump.
Yeah,
man.
Yo, talk about that era, man.
Yeah,
when
man.
Trump was
man.
with y'all, man. Like, what was that like, man?
You know what I'm saying? Stevie, you're the man. Yeah, man. How old is Trump? 72?
72.
Damn, he's like a young boy. We was out having a good time.
But what kind of person is he?
I mean, at the end of the day, he never disrespected me, never was on no prejudice and none of that. So at the end of the day, I respect him for the job that he has to do. So just do that. Period, point blank. He hasn't shown me anything other than he gonna do his job. He's a powerful businessman, as am I. So, I respect him as that.
D-Dot, you got to hang out with Trump?
Yes. Yes, I did.
What'd you think of his campaign, man? And from where he was when he was running with y'all to where he is right now, man.
I miss you.
Yo, Stevie, stop, my nigga. Stop, Stevie.
Candace, what's up?
Stop.
Say hi to Comeback Jack.
Yo, this nigga. Hey, hi, how you doing, Candace? What's going on? Welcome to the Combat Jack Show. Huh? Yo.
She signed Epic Records with L.A. Reid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is an artist you working with?
Yeah. Say hi. Say hi, Candace.
Hi, what's up? I'm at my fitting.
You at your fitting? Sing something. Can you just sing something real quick for us? Real quick. It don't matter. Sing something. Yes, we can hear you loud.
This nigga, man.
I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me, 'cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Just keep loving me the way you're loving me.
I thank you. I'll call you back in a minute.
Right,
at the end of the day, it's all about the talent, man.
Yo.
The talent.
So how is your mind running, Stevie? Like you're on this show, but
my mind is running like
talent. Like
no, my mind is running.
Never left.
No, my mind runs smoother when I got people in my corner that support me and understand me and can handle everything else while my mind keeps running.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got an artist, Candace Boyd, that I managed, signed to Epic.
That's
L.A.
what it was on
right
now.
Absolutely. Putting together a live showcase with the band on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for her, with L.A. Reid, with the good guys. And then, you got my sports nutrition company, as you can see. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the company?
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Yeah, as you can see, I weigh 195 pounds. It's solid muscle, baby. The rock is cooking, baby.
Yo, Stevie, man.
I'm focused,
Hold
man.
up, man. Hold
and
on.
the reason how I can stay
You're
so
a fucking
focused.
genius, right?
I mean,
Is he-
I'm just
is he
like
a genius?
I'm like this. It's not about the genius. I'm focused and I'm sober.
He
I'm not
recreated
doing
this.
drugs. I'm doing the gym, and that's what keeps me focused.
Z-Dot, is he a genius, man?
He's a genius, yes.
Seriously, like how he plans this shit out in the whole nine?
Yes, he's a genius, absolutely.
When you and Ed Woods and Stevie are talking about his ideas, and he says something, you're like, my nigga, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, let's be 100. I mean, we don't all hit a home run every time we go up to bat. So but the fact that they still coming is what the genius is.
Right.
Because you ever heard people have writer's block and shit like that? Like the fact that ideas can constantly come and be a chameleon with the times. So in other words, now it's time for something. So his mind takes him there. And yeah, we may shoot down a lot of shit. Matter of fact, we probably shoot down more than we accept.
Mm-hmm.
But that don't necessarily mean it ain't hot. It just means that's our opinion. And some things we move forward with, something that's the beauty of putting things on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talk about it, shoot it down or big it up, whatever it is, but at least it gets put on the table. That's the hope. You know,
this is more of a question for you, Ed and Stevie.
Well, hold up, Ed, hold up. Nah, go ahead.
See, I'm sitting here quiet. I don't want to say nothing because
Good, my nigga, good. Shit. Yo, reality TV ain't for everybody.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Ed, you went through, you like talk about.
Oh, yeah. No, I was on reality TV with Nick Cannon on Son of a Gun. They put me through all the craziness and edits. And, you actually called me and said, yo, listen, don't take it that seriously. And then I came back, did Money, Power, and Respect. And, I actually enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
But talk about the toll that show had on you. Because let me talk. Because you weren't in control of the image and the end result. Like, what did that shit do to you?
We are in control. We are in control because we can edit what we say.
Yeah. But what happened was that was a real situation for me. I had an artist, which was Corey Guns, Peter Guns. I had worked with them for multiple years, and then all of it seemed to be torn apart. But you have to understand my personality. I grew up, always trying to get ahead on my own, and I felt like somebody was tearing that down. Right. And I couldn't control the editing process of how it was being marketed and promoted, and it was driving me crazy. Like, and I'll be honest with you, and I don't think if anybody's not prepared for that, they shouldn't put themselves in a position like that. And it took a minute to get over it. And it actually, I was sitting around drinking and getting upset and whatever. But at the end of the day, I've gotten to a certain point in life that, you know what? I know what I've delivered. You know what I'm saying? I've done a lot. You know what I mean? I'm an author now. I've written 2 books. I'm a professor at Howard University, law school, teaching entertainment law. I've represented clients. I've represented like Dot and Stevie since I started, and clients like Kelly Price that I still represent. So I've done a lot. So, at the end of the day, nobody can take away my legacy and paint it. And what really changed it for me, Reg, was, my son. Yeah. Because when my son was born, it gave me a new light to just say, you know what? Let me just change for him. You know what I mean? He's 9 years old. And I really wanted to just basically do something he could be proud of. And I really don't, I don't care what nobody says, because at the end of the day, you put me in a room, I'm going to walk circles around you.
But this dude right here is built for this shit. Like most cats.
But Stevie went through a lot.
Stevie went to the bathroom. So we're not going to talk on his behalf. But most cats, like if my business was out there like that, I motherfuckers don't want their business out there like that. Like, what type of person does it take to really have your business?
Doc can probably answer that. You spent time with him.
Elephant skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he took it and flipped it.
Elephant skin.
Did it ever get to him?
Of course it gets to him, but how you respond to it is really, of course it gets to him, but you got to have elephant skin to deal with this stuff. And the beauty of it is that we've had firsthand training watching it happen to our people prior to us. Right. So you got a little tutelage on how to maneuver through certain things, because, like back in the days, remember, I'm all over the front cover of the news with the shit I went through. I'm on Saturday Night Live. Yes. They call him my stepfather a handyman. He's a fucking, he's like a world renowned technician, and they called him a handyman. You know, that type of thing you got to deal with, or telling somebody you might be gay because you took a picture with your man, you out there with your arms around. So you got to have elephant skin, and he'll tell you the first thing. You got to have rhinoceros skin.
So is that what y'all do? Was that what y'all do? Like, I mean, it doesn't look like Stevie needs that much coaching with his image, but at times when that shit gets penetrated,
Well, no, he definitely, between Ed and I, we definitely have to have a course direction. You know what I'm saying? Image wise, because there could be things that are detrimental to your image. Like everything ain't just keep it real. You know, there's a certain level of keep it real where it gets beyond, and we all can't be Donald Trump when it comes to keeping it that real. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, we are parents. And we, there are certain things that we have to.
And y'all are legends.
What I was going to say to you earlier was, when we were growing up, our parents would say, do as I do. I mean, do as I say, don't do as I do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes what we do is not necessarily, we may know it's not necessarily always on par with righteousness, but it might be right for the moment. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different type of feel. And then with Stevie, which I was talking about earlier, is who he became. You know, I always use this phrase, and I like it, is the first one through the wall usually gets the bloodiest. So in the genre of what he's doing, he pretty much was the first one through that wall. So a lot of the things that's happening to him is he's going to get a lot of the, so people that are coming after him ain't getting half as scrutinized as him. So they got to actually do more maniacal shit to get on par with him when he was just being himself. Right. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers have to go over and beyond. They sitting around having planning meetings to compete with what he did as a natural person. Right. You get what I'm saying to you? So that's,
and you know what? And let me, and I always say, and I always talk about this when I do public speaking. It's like when you revert back to your childhood, there's stars that come in the room. So like, for instance, everybody can relate back to when they was a child, that there was one kid, you know, that just showed up in the park, and just no matter how you tried to outdress them, no matter how times you tried to get cleaning them, they showed up cleaner than you, got the girls, was better than you, whatever. And once you understand the power of that mystery, then you understand how to deal with folks. So my thing was, I always reflect back to what my father told me and I grew up in Queens with Corey when crack was at its highest, and they would rob my father's cab stand drivers, CBs, out the car. But when they would take them, I would be like, why are you hiring this guy to come in and clean up afterwards? He said, because it's the same guy that might not steal a radio from you later on or hit your mother in the head with a brick, because I'm basically taking care of him. So what I say that to say is, you start to learn to treat people, no matter what they go through in life, you treat them the same. So, and I think that that's what I found with Stevie. And no matter what he went through, the highs and lows, we always came back to the table and was like, okay, we had a hiccup. Let's get back on the roller coaster and keep the ride going. You know what I mean? Because we all have hiccups.
And we put each other on pause sometimes. Sometimes, you know, I may not even speak to this dude for a week or two because we just need that space. But it's nothing so serious that a mountain we can't climb. Right. But sometimes it's just, you got to have that space because we also men at the end of the day, and we got our own realities that have nothing to do with what we're doing. And sometimes some of that may come into what we trying to do, and sometimes you try to separate it. But yeah, he's grown to be built for this, because once again, luckily when he came in, he wasn't the main focus. So he got to sit back and kind of, okay.
You remember that first meeting?
So he played himself. So like he played, I'm not saying he played himself, but he watched the game and he's like, okay, this is where I become dominant in this shit.
Well, yeah, like I put it like this.
That was a plan.
Yes, like, perfect example is Mike Tyson, George Foreman, and like somebody like Charles Barkley. Somewhere along the line, they woke up, bumped their head against the headboard, and realized, okay, if I almost clown myself, almost to a certain degree, I don't leave you room to clown for me. You can make all the judgments you want, but what I'm doing is allowing me to now almost reinvent myself. So he almost accepted the joke is on me. So you're going to clown me a little bit, but it's going to be fine, because at the end of the day, it's almost that's going to turn into a love-hate relationship. It's almost going to be like an addiction. I watched a 65-year-old woman get in the elevator on my daughters and say to him, "Oh my God, you know what? I don't like what you do, young man, but you a fine motherfucker." I don't like, remember we was in North Carolina, the older lady in the elevator? She was like, "I don't like the way you be treating them women like that." And he's just sitting there being humble because she's older than us. We got respect. I'm sitting there listening. She said, "But you know what? I see why you can get it." As she looking him up and down. You know what I'm saying? This is a 60-something-year-old woman.
You always see that. You smash his head.
Nah, never that.
I ain't do it, Dusty. I ain't do it, Dusty.
Nah.
Her headboard, man.
But you know what I'm saying? So I just mean like, you know, like at the end of the day, I think people got to understand this shit is entertainment.
Right.
You know, and who he is who he is. You may think that's everything you see on TV is every time you see it, he's you know, boom, boom, boom.
Talk that, do that.
You know what I mean? But like I said, man, it's TV. And he is built for it. We was talking about having that rhinoceros skin.
Absolutely.
Stevie though, man.
Yes, sir.
Like real talk, man. Like you grew into this, man. But talk about the times when the shit was getting you down. Like how your image or things that you necessarily didn't do played out. Like
Well, I never got down about it.
yo, it's for real, but niggas.
I'm dead serious.
Ever?
Nah.
Like, oh damn. This shit
all
is
the
out
comments
news
and all
right
that,
now.
it's like, man.
You run to that shit?
No, I don't run to it. I don't care about it because it don't feed little Stevie over there. He eats a lot. You know, he's a growing boy. You know what I'm saying? My daughter likes a lot. All my kids like a lot. I don't let that dictate my energy or my, you know, my circumstance or my emotion because it don't feed my children. It don't pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? What I let dictate that is, you know what I'm saying, how they feel about me. And that's the bottom line.
That's well said, man. Yo, D-Dot, man, we was talking earlier about Trump, man.
Me and my lollipop fam.
I see you, man.
That was crazy. That was a pause.
Yeah, pause.
No, that wasn't a pause.
Lollipop is a pause? Like,
Listen, man.
Go ahead,
Let's talk about the you was firsthand, man. Let's talk about the transformation of Trump, man. Like from when he was around y'all.
Oh, yeah.
In the 90s. Let's talk about that.
all right, well,
All the white parties and all that.
yeah, white parties, Hamptons.
Man, get money, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
did your views on him change?
a little bit because I think some of his true colors came out, but I also understood the television aspect to this whole thing. He's probably song and dancing a lot.
It's entertainment.
I
He's
still
entertaining.
think it was a stunt.
I think he's song and dancing.
It's entertainment,
so
man.
I respected it from the beginning. Did I like it? No.
Yo, internets. Today's episode of the Combat Jacks was brought to you by Stance Socks. People express themselves in different ways, whether it's through work, a hobby, or staying repressed and becoming another cog in the machine of life. But for some of us, it's all in what we wear. Stance has turned one of the world's most boring accessories, socks, into its most exciting by turning them into a canvas for self-expression. By underpinning its creative roots with a relentless focus on technical innovation, Stance has redefined what socks should feel like and the role they play in personal style. And these socks do more than just look great, internets. There's a sock for every occasion. Casual socks with fantastic designs, dress socks to add some personality to that bland suit, and even performance socks for the athletes out there. Stance Legends collections celebrate human originals with a line that includes current and future NBA Hall of Famers and music legends like Biggie, Johnny Cash, A Tribe Called Quest, and Tupac. Listen, internets, they sent me a box of these socks. I got a pair of the Nas Illmatic with the QB, the Queensbridge silhouette in the back, and they also sent me the GOAT. They sent me the B.I.G. Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. socks. Some shit is fantastic. Go explore the newest and best-selling collections for truly amazing gifts that will make your loved ones smile, or shop for yourself at Stance.com. That's right, Stance.com. Stance, the uncommon thread.
All right, can I ask a question to everybody in the room?
Yeah.
Is Donald Trump... No, he got to get out there and go handle that work. But is Donald Trump the one really pushing all the buttons for the presidency?
Of course not.
That's all I'm asking.
Of course not. But how he played this election,
Man, listen,
he was pushing a lot of buttons, man. Like
Man, listen, man.
Like he took the presidency and made it.
I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you. All right, you're right. You're right.
Am I right?
You're right.
You.
It's entertainment.
You're an expert in this game, right?
Right. It's
reality TV show America.
It's entertainment. I'm gonna run in the next 20 years myself, so I understand what he means. So let's go.
Oh my God.
Donald Trump, what's up? I understand what it is, baby. Let's get it in. But, long as you take care of what you got to handle, and if you need me to do anything, to help you in the black community, just reach out and I'll make sure I make it happen for you, bruh.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Donald Trump, don't call me unless there's a check involved, really huge, like life-changing, and I will, do whatever's necessary, but I'm definitely a Democrat. I'm pro-black, pro-life,
I'm pro-black.
pro-everything.
I'm pro-black, but you know what I'm saying?
I get you. I'm just fucking with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, when I was around him, fam, like, I'm gonna keep it real. He was fun.
One of my closest friends, one of my closest female friends, she's Afghanistan, and and her grandfather is the president of Afghanistan.
Her grandfather, the president of Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to meet her.
This is my business partner in my in nutrition, my sports nutrition company, and she's a savage at what she does, and they want me to take my shahada and come to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yo, where we going with this, man?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like I said, man, you got
I'm confused.
You gotta be built for this.
Don't be confused. You gotta be built for this. I might take my shahada and be the ambassador between, Afghanistan and the United States.
Speaking of which, man, y'all speak to Loon?
Who?
Loon.
Yeah, I talk to Loon. I talk to Loon all the time. Yeah.
How's he
He's
doing?
doing all right. Yeah, he's holding up.
Good,
You know what I mean? He's holding up.
Yo, Ed Woods, man, you got something to say, man?
Nah, you keep shutting me down. I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, hold up, Ed. Hold up.
Say what you got to say, man.
No. I think that, and I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm done.
No, don't be done. You have to speak your mind, Ed Woods. Wood chips.
Nah, it's all good. I think that
Watch
the
what
biggest
works.
point that I want to keep driving home is that what you have here. You have two guys who came down the pipe and they just turned it up and made it exciting for everybody, but they were family guys. They were like, and that's big for me. You know what I mean?
You're talking about Corey and Steve, right?
No, I'm talking actually, these are all three fathers right here.
Right.
He got like 5 kids.
too.
He got 5. This is
I got
6.
I got 5 and 1 on the
got
way.
three
So I'm
girls
like,
and 3 boys.
when I see black men get together and they all doing well, I get excited about that. And they also giving back and taking care of their kids. I don't care what nobody else says. This is what I'm about right now. You know what I mean? So if anybody asks me what my legacy is going to be, I want to make sure that I'm grouped up with people who have the same energy to take people to the next level. You know what I mean?
Group hug.
Yeah. I did all the excitement.
And we all paying her. We all paying her.
And
Thank
these are
you.
my clients.
And then listen, on a higher level,
Yes.
Stevie got 2 shows on television.
Yeah.
Bo. Edwards got 2 books on the market.
Right.
Yeah.
Corey got books on the market.
Right.
You got some TV deals and some lawsuits too. What's going on with that?
We got some stuff
What's
working.
going on with the lawsuit? Man?
And
They
yeah,
ready to settle?
Dot being very humble, but Dot is responsible for how many millions, Stevie?
Yeah.
How many millions?
Hundreds of millions. Right.
Hundreds of millions of
television
regulars.
shows and movies coming.
Yeah.
We have we're gonna take certain steps with Combat Jack, hopefully to Mars and Jupiter in the future. You know what I'm saying?
But what I can
Talk
say,
about what it is. We got.
I'm gonna
talk about what it is.
movies. We got Wesley Snipes and Dot got a movie with him coming.
Nice.
Wow.
Stevie
You wrote
is
it?
getting ready to start
Eddie
on
Allen
his
wrote,
next
I produced
on a
it.
movie separate and apart
Wow.
from the
Stevie
shows.
Allen.
Right.
We're getting ready to close a movie deal with Corey. So everybody's in a groove. You know what I mean? So it's about like how do we empower each other? And if we're not doing that, then I don't want to be in that circle.
Yeah.
And that's what
That's
I
all
love
we
about
do.
my brothers, because we come to the table. And I really want to make sure that the internets get it out there that if you got 4 or 5 guys that are all doing the right thing, group up and feel how you can actually support one another so you can move the things to the next level.
All right. Who
I'm in the interview right now. Can you say hi for the people at home?
who's that?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if
Who's
she
that?
wants to say hi. Wait a minute.
Stevie a beast. I love it.
Let's see if she wants to say hi to
does
the people
not
at
stop,
home.
man.
No, it doesn't stop.
I'm sorry that cut
No,
you off, man.
What up, Doc?
Yo,
we all on the same page.
So the good guys, right?
Yeah, the good guys.
Tell us about the good guys, man.
Stevie.
Well, the good guys is, it's a nice
Edward.
company that Dot, myself, and
My boy.
Edward Wood Chips have, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we're just wanting to be the best production company, you know what I'm saying, and give the best shows to the people at home.
It's a full.
Yo, Corey, man, what you doing, man? Come on, man.
Video, we live.
Corey, man, come on, man.
It's a full media company.
Okay.
Television, film production, book publishing, nutrition, health, radio, podcast. Obviously, clothing with Wolf Style. And stuff we got going on, watches, and glasses.
So all these things y'all got in play right now.
Well, these are all the things that in a room when we're sitting in. Obviously, we can't do it all, but these are the things that come across the plate, and we, because of how many people we have rocking with us, we can actually take on a few things. So when we have a conversation, we'll have somebody assigned to you, so you have to deal with. Hold up.
Yo, who's Ed Woods assigned to, man?
Ed Woods.
Who the fuck is he assigned to?
To the President of the United States.
Let me tell you something. You want me in the room when it goes down.
Who's Ed assigned to?
Ed is assigned.
I'm not assigning Ed to nobody.
Let me tell you real quick. When I was signing
I
was signing my book deal, yo, facts. I don't know nothing about this dot, Stevie. I don't know nothing about this industry. I'm getting a deal, and we sitting down with the book agent, paperwork in front. They talking some numbers that I like, and Ed goes, "Are you fucking serious? We not doing that." Steve, so I'm sitting there like, I don't know none of this shit. I'm looking like.
But the paper sounded good though, right?
It just look good.
Like, hold up, my nigga. Whoa.
So Ed is like, are you fucking? He pushed the paper. We out of here. He like hit me, yo, let's go. So I'm looking at him like, yo, are you serious?
You ain't want to move. You like,
I don't want to fucking move.
Seat feels all
but
right.
this is my man. Like Little League Baseball.
Right.
I gotta go. I'm a cop. I ain't no lawyer. I gotta go with him. We get outside. I'm like, yo, Ed, I don't know what you just did. I hope this shit worked. He said, yo, trust me. I've been in the game long time. Next day, they called back and went with his numbers. I said, oh shit, I can't believe it.
Watch Wood work. Watch Wood work.
Yeah. Yo, Ed Woods is a beast. I'm telling you right now.
He's definitely that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I say, you know, is I'm grateful to have, you know, representation and, you know, guys in my corner like Ed Woods and Derrick Angelettie, and I wouldn't change it for the world. You know what I'm saying? And
Dot, baby.
No, I'm talking real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be dick riding and all that other shit. This ain't that. Nigga, we brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
We got each other's back. And I smack a nigga upside his head for my guys. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Yeah, and I lift 3 plates and
Exactly.
But, you know, but I want to reserve myself and be the Democratic sleaze. But I'll wrinkle their school clothes up for my guys, the good guys, all day, every day.
Yo, Combat, you heard that new hashtag, Democratic Sleaze.
That's the first time I'm hearing it, man.
Yeah.
What's that mean, man?
I'm a Democrat.
and the good guys.
That mean
you know, we come in peace.
We come in peace. Hold on. We come in peace.
We come in peace.
We don't do that. You know, we can wrinkle your school clothes, but we come in peace.
But we come in peace.
Yeah.
We come in peace.
Yo.
But do not sleep.
Listen, man, we want the best for everybody because we're fathers. You know what I'm saying?
You know the phone calls that could be made. The beauty about it is that it's like being gangster is so dope when you don't have to be the gangster.
Right. Talk that talk, do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because sometimes, because most of the time, it's like.
Can I say this? Can I say this? No, the beauty of it is that, and Reg, you can appreciate this, is that Stevie and Dot were with us when we first started.
Yes, absolutely.
And, you know, we were there.
In the studio, I did, Soon As I Get Home remix. Both of y'all was in the studio and all that,
Exactly. We went to the studio and Stevie was like, yo, I'm still going to take care of y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all not going to handle me there. Dot was on board with us.
Right, everybody was on board.
We rocked out from the beginning. And the beauty of it is to look now and see it 20 years later and say, damn, we was there.
25.
It's more than 20 years.
25 years later.
Years in.
Yeah.
23. You was in 27 now.
No,
but I was in 23.
Yeah, 27.
So 23 years later.
Yeah, to see it all play out has been an amazing journey, man.
Crazy.
And I always say life is a roller coaster. You enjoy the ups and downs, but you always enjoy the ride. it's been a hell of a ride, and I think it's going to keep going. And one other thing I can say about what Stevie's doing right now is that he's opening the door for more opportunities. So things are coming to the table, and what Dot is saying is absolutely perfect. We go to bat for one another, and we fight all the time. You know what I mean? I get mad at him. Stevie gets mad.
Fuck you, Ed.
Yeah.
They definitely get mad at you, right?
He gets mad at me all the time, but
Every day we get mad at
but the
him.
reason I brought this up is I want your internets to know you could have an issue with somebody that you involved with, but it don't have to. Yeah, you can still be friends.
Well said.
And keep it moving to the next level.
Well said.
you know?
Tell us about your book, man.
Wood Chips is based on strategies for personal, professional, and financial success. It's basically, 13 quotes, and then I have personal stories that are in there that you can reflect on. And it's just a short book. It's almost like the appetizer before the memoir. And I'm giving it to give people some kind of an inspirational thing to move forward. So I'm hoping that people enjoy it. I also have a children's book out right now for kids, people who have kids.
What's the name of it, man?
It's called Through the Eyes of a Child. And the reason why I did that was because I believe that my son wanted to write a book, and I knew he couldn't write it.
How old is he?
He's 9.
Right.
But he was 8. We started when he was 6. But to give a child an opportunity to create something that he had to be a part of, the marketing, the publicity, and everything, and pretty much all the proceeds go to his trust fund.
That's amazing.
So if you find you have a child that has an interest in playing a violin or making Kool-Aid or whatever it is, turn it into a business. Let them learn how to be an entrepreneur.
Yo, listen. Well said, man. 2017 was...
Where could they get the book at? Where they get the book at?
BarnesandNobles.com
What?
or Amazon.com, or you can, reach out to D-Dot. And I'm at B and Ed Woods. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at bnedwoods.com. But it's important that, I'm willing to come. I want to come speak as to many kids as I can. College students, high school students, whatever. It doesn't matter. Corey Pegues has his book out, Wants to Cop. I want to make sure that people go out and get that. I think it's an important piece of literature that everybody should have in their library. D-Dot.
I got my book out, Beats for Dummies. You know what I mean?
A word?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
No.
You caught me off guard, my nigga.
I just think at the end of the day, we want to share as much information as possible. And follow me because we're getting ready to do a big seminar thing at Howard University School of Law.
You're teaching right now, right?
I'm teaching, yeah.
Where you teaching at?
At Howard.
How was that, man?
It's amazing because I actually have students that you see graduate, and the best thing that ever happened to me, it actually almost made me, I got a little emotional. At 4:00 in the morning, I get a text from a guy who says, I just got my first job in the entertainment business as an entertainment lawyer, and thank you for what you did. Yeah.
But you know what, Combat? I was a professor for 6 years at Monroe Community College. If you go to ratemyprofessor.com, I got 5 jalapenos. I don't know how many jalapenos he got.
How many jalapenos you got, man?
I don't know, damn jalapenos.
Exactly. Yo,
Corey,
hey, yo, Reg.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. At the school I teach at, they give out pineapples.
Yo,
Go
Corey,
online.
Corey, man, what you doing for what's your plans for 2017, man?
2017, man. We working, man. Ed Woods got the deal working. We working.
Hollywood, are we talking 2017? We talking 2018? Like, how's that?
2017, we probably gonna be taping a real documentary, shooting it, probably trying to pitch it to Netflix or whatever. Ed Woods could speak more on that, but we got some serious Hollywood interest. We got a major A+ actor in Hollywood that got some serious interest in the book. We can't really talk about it, but, he said he wanted, but he ain't come to the table yet. And, Ed Woods is, we on it.
That's amazing.
Ed Woods, one thing about Ed Woods, nobody ain't stopping this show because it's like this major A+ actor that wants to do the book. And he ain't really moved on it yet,
So
Doc.
it's time to move on, right?
And Ed is like,
Is it gonna happen with that dude, Ed, or is it gonna move on, man?
Well, we gonna move the fuck on if you don't step the fuck up. I mean, that's what it's gonna be. But what I want to do is also want to make sure we mention that D-Dot and I have they call him Derrick Angelettie, whatever. D-Dot and I have a production company, so we have shows that were in development and shows that's coming out. And it's important if anybody has any ideas, things coming to the table. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need them because we're going to basically be doing a lot of things that we're going to be releasing in 2017.
Block Boy.
Oh, shit, D-Dot. 2017, how's that looking, man?
It's looking very bright. The future's bright. I don't want to bore you because they pretty much said it, but a lot of content coming. Basically, trying to create as much content as we can to put out from television to films to movies to music to books. And we're gonna have some fun doing it because it's like a second chance to dance with family. We're not doing everything together. Obviously I'm still doing my Mad Rapper shit. You know what I mean? Stevie's still doing his own Danger Zone music stuff that he's controlling and handling on his own with his artists that we really have nothing to do with, but because it's still his, we still lend a hand to it. That's the beauty of the other part what Ed was saying. Everything ain't always about the money, everything we doing. So there are ways that we necessarily transfer money to each other, and then sometimes it's just helping because something else down the line they're going to help me with that they may not get paid for. You get what I'm saying? And it's a friendship, partnership, relationship. You get what I mean?
Good guys.
Yeah, the good guys.
That's beautiful, man. Like I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Ed Woods for president, baby.
Yeah.
Ed Woods, any last words, man? I'm about to shut the mic
I
up.
just want to thank you for having me back on your show. I've been on your show a couple of times. I was on your show when you first started. And, just want to keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? No. I was there when, we first started. I came on the show.
Using the gym.
Yeah. And go out and put the word in for money, power, and respect. Power and respect. I'm trying to come back on.
How's that show doing, man?
It did well.
Did it run through? I haven't even seen it, man.
Nah, we had great reviews. That's the big thing. And we hope to bring it back. And, I'm just here on the sidelines getting it in. So we're going to keep turning it up and doing what we do.
Did they ever play that part that we shot in here?
Yeah. It's online.
Yeah, they played it.
Yeah.
They played it.
Yeah, money, power, and speak, baby.
I haven't seen none of that shit, man.
They played
I gotta go back.
Money, power, respect. We get it
money,
right
power.
Yo.
But Reg, what I want to applaud you on is, you and I started together.
Yes, sir.
And we started together.
That is a fact. That is the fourth time it's been a fact.
Facts. No. I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear. You were already in the game, and I came in, and you allowed me to come up under the umbrella and turn it up. So, as a man, I'm telling you, I thank you for everything that you've done to help me get in and whatever. And I applaud you for what you're doing because it's always what you wanted to do, to be outside the scope of just being in the legal space. And that's what it's about. How do we touch everybody to make sure they do the right thing?
Reg is on fire right now.
And
jalapenos. You got more jalapenos than me.
I'm on fire right now, but
you on fire. You everywhere. Every time I go online,
he's
you
about
everywhere.
To be on fire. Actually, you need to get your last words in with him because you might not be able to find Combat Jack.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, you got the Sirius Radio.
Listen.
You all down. You down in Texas.
What's
What's that shit in Texas? The
South by. Listen,
you everywhere, bro.
Everything, but this ain't about me. But 2017, niggas about to get hot. Hot. Listen, I appreciate.
Well, hopefully we can be a part of it, and we can help.
Man. We'll definitely talk, man. Good
help
guys.
turn it up, and then
where'd Stevie go? He's being Stevie, right?
Is Stevie doing an interview
leave it
outside?
to Stevie.
Listen,
leave it to Stevie. December 19th.
December 19th.
Leave it to Stevie.
What can we expect, man?
Shenanigans.
Yeah, but it's also
good family fun.
Giving his family a chance to see him as a different side of him, see him as an entrepreneur. But you're also going to see Stevie, and Stevie.
That's
is
what people
want to
see.
Stevie.
People want to see Stevie.
Yeah,
God bless Stevie.
You're going to get all of that.
God bless Stevie, man.
So we're excited for it, and everybody's looking forward to it. So let's make it happen.
Always good seeing y'all, man. Listen,
all right.
Internets, you know what it is. Dream those dreams and then man up, woman up, and live those dreams because a life without dreams is black and white and the universe flows in Technicolor and surround sound. Blah.
Illuminati!
This episode of the Combat Jack Show was produced by Jonathan Mena, executive produced by A. King and Chris Morrow, engineered by Samir Karan, and recorded in the Engine Room Audio Studio in downtown Manhattan. This is an official Loudspeakers Networks production.
Yo, if you don't get your bullshit ass voice off the fucking answer machine, then check this out, man. Fuck all that campaign for new Combat Jack Show t-shirts that you launching this week. Fuck all that. Nobody want Combat Jack t-shirts, nigga. You got a fucking helmet, nigga, with knives around it, nigga. Your t-shirt look dumb. Are you dumb? It's Queen's Flip, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga. Show my show some fucking love, nigga. Fuck out of here. Oh, you showing love to Ed Lover. Come on, son. Come on, you showing love to that nigga. Come on, nigga. I showed before that nigga show that nigga love you. I repost this shit, right? Fuck you mean, nigga. Fuck your t-shirts, nigga. Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? Huh? Fuck your t-shirts, nigga. URL TV, that TV is Queens, nigga. Flip the script, motherfucking podcast, nigga. We out here trying to win. We out here moving, nigga. I told you before, Combat, if you don't give me a fucking job, it's gonna be a problem. Now I got my own podcast. I got kicked out the fucking building. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out the building. Something that you encouraged me to do, to bring prostitutes up there. And I kicked out the building, and now you want to talk about t-shirts, nigga. Fuck your t-shirts. Oh, here, I got a helmet. Oh, yeah, look at my helmet with a fucking knife. And nigga, fuck you think we in Kuwait, nigga? Are you dumb? Fuck you talking about, man? I'm out. Hey, yo, A-King, you ugly, nigga. Fucking nigga, 2 sides, nigga.